hungry.
Oh, Nina!
What go? Beavis! Come on, I think you bit the container. We gotta start the show first. Calm down.
Hello!
Hello, everybody. And we're going to gorge on some Smithfields. I got the chicken tenders this time with potato salad and baked beans. I wish they'd have given me baked beans in a different container. It would have been more of it. There's hush puppies. And I don't know what this is. I'm thinking it's hot sauce. That's a sweet and sour sauce. What the heck? I'm going to try it. And Branson just got doubled up fries with his. And look at this. This is a Sprite.
And I got a massive tea.
I actually need to move some stuff and get my food in the shot, don't I? I'm going to do this. See if I can do it. Okay. Let's see. That's awful sweet.
Well, it is sweet and sour.
It's ultra sweet and sour. Oh, my hush puppies.
I've already ate a tender. I'm beating you.
I don't know what I was thinking. We left the light off. I don't know what I was thinking. And we actually left an hour early to go get dinner. And we were starting to pull around, turn around to come back home. We're like, we'll just eat early. Can you turn that light on? Take your hush puppy for the trip. Thank you, kind sir. Chicken tenders are so good, you really don't need anything with them. Because they do it up just like the regular fried chicken. I've never ate regular fried chicken. I felt like I needed to dunk it in anything. That's a little too much. That's so sweet and sour.
What was that noise? Sweet and sour.
That was my silly talk. Am I getting bleached out?
If anyone's getting bleached out, it's me. I'm white as paper now.
Just as long as I'm not too white. I videotaped with a flat picture profile, they call it, Cinestyle, which makes it very bland looking. That way, darks don't get lost in a real high contrast shot. And then when I edit it, I can decide how much of that stuff I want to put in there. But you got to be careful. Don't get stuff too dark. Don't get stuff too white.
Is there much of a difference?
So the picture actually looks like crud when you're looking at it. But it gets doctored up later. I have a french fry.
Puppy now has puppy food on the
I
floor.
don't want it no more. I want this. You what?
I dropped some food for puppy on accident, but If we drop food, we just consider it for our dog. If you want to see our dog, we are the first people to do doggy mukbangs.
No, we're not.
Or not. Who did?
I don't know. We didn't invent it.
Well, we do have doggy mukbangs. If you want to see our cute little guys.
The best one was his first one. He come out. That might have been his first real can of dog food. He didn't have that. And he was just woofing on it and making noises. I guess he wasn't used to his stomach getting stretched out so quick. Having that full kind of feeling. He was like whimpering and making noises. And then he kind of like, oh, I'm done. I can't eat no more. Yeah, but I maybe a little bit more. And go back in. It was hilarious.
Every time he always finishes all of his food.
Yeah.
He's not like a human who doesn't finish all their food. They finish most of it, or not much of it, like me. Dogs know how to finish food.
It's a call to action. Go check out Taz's first. It's got to be like 8 or 9 months ago. It's pushing a year. Can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I'm just thinking of off the top of my head, but it's getting there. I don't think it's a year though. And baked beans are good too. I'm not quite all sure what they got going in there. Almost like there could be a little bit of meat in it. I guess they're putting maybe some of their own pork, slow cooked pork in it, maybe a little bit of onion. It's real good.
I've noticed whenever I play an Xbox, right? Is it okay if we talk about Xbox? We're done talking about food.
What are you gonna say?
Okay, so on Xbox, usually when I play Xbox, I'm tired. So my voice, whenever I'm tired, my voice gets very low, and I start sounding like I'm done with puberty. Like my voice gets very low. So I'll be talking to people on Xbox, and I'll be like, "Hey, how old do you think I am?" And like half of them will say like 14. I'm 11. But half of them will say like 14, 13. One said 15.
Some of the kids you hear him talking to is like they've been sucking on helium.
Mm-hmm.
Them chicken tenders are better left with nothing. Not even, I would imagine they'd even be better not even dunking them in ketchup. They are good like they are. I guess we showed up, it was like a few minutes after 4 at the drive-thru. They're like, you're going to have to wait about 5 minutes on them tenders. I'm like, no problem. Because we were like, oh, we're going to get some old food probably. Old hush puppies. Nope, we got fresh food.
Because they never started cooking for dinner yet. They never started cooking yet, so.
Only one time did we get less than perfect food. They gave him some old tenders one day. When we were eating it, he complained about it. They came back a moment later with some brand new ones and apologized to us about it.
Well, like they were overcooked. Like way overcooked, stale.
It's like someone threw them back in the oil again.
I know, it's like they cooked them. An hour later we show up. Now they decide to use them. So they recook them and overcook the crap out of them.
He immediately, upon like looking at it and biting on it, was like, you don't mess with this boy's chicken. He ain't standing for that. Did you see that? My turkey neck.
It looks like one of those triggered vines. When I get in the car, I'm triggered. When I get in the shower, I'm triggered. When I leave my house, I'm triggered. When I say I'm triggered, I'm triggered.
You're what?
Triggered.
Triggered.
Alright, now this episode will be about me explaining to my dad what triggered means.
I'll tell you one thing before you tell me that. There's one phrase that's getting used a lot. I hear it on YouTube especially.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's horrible. Legit.
Legit, man.
They say, man, them fries are legit. Golly. I can't wait for that one to die.
Woo.
Die out.
Legit.
Some people will like use legit twice in a sentence.
Man, that legitness is so legit.
If there's any more legit than that, man, it could pass the legitness test.
Legit means like real. Real, yo.
What was the other one you used?
Triggered.
Triggered?
Triggered, it became a thing because there used to be signs called trigger that said trigger warning. In other words, something that could be offensive. So, basically, offensive things will make people triggered. I don't get this one lady. She took a video of herself. She said, when I get in the car, I'm triggered. When I leave the house, I'm triggered. When I get in the shower, I'm triggered.
You get full? It's like you quit eating. Don't tilt that so far back, dude. That lid pops. You're wearing tea.
When I'm triggered, I'm triggered. When I'm not triggered, I'm triggered.
You get full?
I'm always triggered. Yeah. It's because it's so early.
I was going to give you one of my tenders.
Going back in, boys.
Dude had a big breakfast. He had some of the biggest pancakes I've ever seen. Big, round, and thick.
I need to use the bathroom really bad.
I'll be done.
But if I use the bathroom, I'll be in there for like the rest of the mukbang time.
Oh. A little too much info there.
Would you be okay if I use the bathroom?
If you must, go right ahead. I'll finish without you, I guess.
Please excuse me.
While he's doing that, I know it's going to make some noise, but I got to have a fan on. I'm roasting. It's a scorcher out there today. I'll try to remove that sound. I've got perspiration going down the front of my face. Smithfield's chicken. So good. It's like it's got the best qualities of like KFC's regular and crispy. It's soft, but yet there's parts of it that kind of poke out that are also crispy. Very good. They make very good pork too, barbecue. If you like the vinegar kind. I don't know if you heard that. That's Taz. He is not happy. Probably because he knows we eat dinner and then we get up and then he gets to look for scraps. Branson gets up and leaves, so it's like, why ain't I coming out? Branson had an emergency. I'm sorry, but in the middle of making a video, I gotta go. I mean, did Dan Rather ever do that on the news? Walter Cronkite, you know? I'll be right back after this dump. I mean, really. I wouldn't trade Branson in for the world. He's the most caring kid. We're in the pool today. And I had one of these floats that's like a wheel, you know, shaped round. And I just kind of got my arms draped over it. And let me turn it down more. And he starts like give me a massage on my back. Yeah, he was going to attack me and everything, but at some point he knew he was going to eventually get up in here, which will make me pull my shoulders and come very ticklish there. That was very nice. Which is kind of shocking because he doesn't usually do that. He'll take a massage if you give him one. He'll just... Should I or shouldn't I? I think I'm going to leave that tender for Branson, actually. And there's a late night snack. Boom. I can eat on this. I'd have blew out the mic if I would have sneezed that one out loud. Around Branson, I scream my sneezes. He's always like, why do you do that? Because I'll be like, Achoo! Taz. Who's the hungry boy? Is anybody still watching this? What's your favorite chicken place? Mine is definitely Smithfield. We have some local places, and then it's like we got Bojangles, KFC. We don't have Popeyes, ones like that. I heard it's good. I've seen many mukbangs of people doing and eating the chicken. It looks crispy. Looks good. Almost done. I'm surprised the way Branson was holding the containers in the car, because you'll look over and it'll have them like almost sideways. Like, dude, I'm not going to be very appreciative if I got beans all over my chicken. Can't you try to hold it upright? But it didn't spill. All right. This is very strange. I used to do mukbangs by myself, because at one point we were doing a video a day. Well, we'd run out of, like, we'd had to have done a lot of repeats. Yeah, I mean, you can do a mukbang for a while doing one of everything down the cereal, breakfast food, you know. But I've decided a ways back, I'm not going to worry about repeating food. We've ate at Smithfield several times and videotaped. It's a place I go to. I'm not going to be like, I mean, I would practically run out of stuff. It'd be like, well, now I got to do one on pudding cups or something, because I've ate everything. Here, let's do one on Slim Jims. God. So I'm going to eat McDonald's a whole bunch and everything else. He's coming back. I was telling everybody that I was feeling strange. I used to do mukbangs by myself. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do one every day. In fact, I'd rather have him. I think they're better as a team. And also, I'm not trying to do a video day, because I really think it hurts the views of the videos if you just jam them together. Because what if you haven't checked out, you like the channel, but you haven't checked it out in a week or two? Are you really going to sit there and watch a week's worth of them? You know, no, you probably just skip on to the newest one. So every couple, 2, 3, 4 days, something like that, I think is best for us. And we do them together. You see, I gave you a chicken tender?
Yeah. That'll be my midnight.
Now, later tonight, yeah, I can take the fries and the chicken and the hush puppies, put them in the oven, and let them all crisp back up. Maybe let the fries have a head start.
No, you should let the chicken and stuff have a head start, because fries, these little things.
That's going to take a long time for them fries to get up to a crispy, instead of just a hot wormy to a real crispy. Anyway.
Look there now, hot and wormy.
Yeah.
Hot and wormy, hot and wormy.
And you can shut that, and you can give Taz a couple of these. And yeah, I guess that pretty much stopped. We've come to the end of another fine meal.
So, on, I guess, behalf of Quiet, Sad Taz.
Taz did let out a little moan while you're gone. I was telling everybody, I said, normally he's been pretty quiet. But, like, you getting up and leaving, he knows when we get up, now it's time for him to be able to search. But you got up, so it's like almost like a false alarm. He's like, well, I'm getting out. He was over kind of.
So on behalf of sad whimpering, mostly quiet whimpering sad Taz, old lonely daddy,
and irritable bowel syndrome,
we are going to say goodbye.
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 Well, let me do a sip in between mine. Goodbye.
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 Wait, you have to say one more time. Wait, no, wait, you have to. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.